First question, I'll read it out. It's going to be Mr. McConnell. We all want an agency that protects and serves the citizens of Fernando County. Anyone who watches the nightly news or reads the local newspapers knows that the streets are becoming more and more dangerous. This county lost one of our brave deputies recently. The men and women who put their lives on the line every day in Fernando County have not had an increase to offset the cost of living since 2008. In fact, their take-home pay has gotten smaller each year due to the rising cost of insurance and the state cutting retirement contributions. What do you plan to tell the county commission when they demand that you cut your budget?
Thank you for the question. Number one, you look at them and just, they live here. They have families here. They want protection just like you and I do. To get that protection, we need to put people on the street. Putting people on the street, it takes money. I will never balance a budget off the backs of the rank and file. Never. They have went too long without a raise, and I'm looking at ways to bring money down from the top to make sure that they have a comparable, easy way of looking at things when it comes to that. Now, as far as safety, it's got to be proactive approach, and that means not only on the street, but in your subdivisions. I think it's important that we get Crime Watch more active, be involved, because they have faltered in the last several years. And my point as sheriff is to reactivate those and bring that money down and work with the people at the bottom that makes it work every day.
Okay, my theory is saving money for the county commission, for the citizens of this county. Why do our deputies take vehicles home? Can anyone tell me that? That's cost you, taxpayers, money for that vehicle to sit in a driveway or in a garage for 3 or 4 days out of a week. We could save money by cutting back on the vehicles. I know some deputies need to take the vehicles home, but they don't all need vehicles to be taken home. By saving the cost, the tax dollar on the cars, we can take care of the deputies with insurance and not take their insurance away from them. That's more important than having a vehicle sit at their home 4 days, 3 days out of a week. And sometimes, if they're on vacation, it'll sit there 3 or 4 weeks.
Your time is up, Mr. Kucinich, but one point, you did not answer the question.
Yes.
Do we need to read the question to you again?
Yes, sir.
You will only have 30 seconds to respond at this time.
We all want an agency that protects and serves the citizen of Fernando County. Anyone who watches the nightly news or reads the local newspapers knows that the streets are becoming more and more dangerous. This county lost one of our brave deputies recently. The men and women who put their lives on the line every day in Fernando County have not had an increase to offset the cost of living since 2008. In fact, their take-home pay has gotten smaller each year due to the rising cost of insurance and the state cutting retirement contributions. What do you plan to tell the county commission when they demand that you cut your budget?
Well, I'm not going to cut the deputy's salary. That's number one. Okay? There are ways to cut within the agency. We need to support these deputies and give them what they need because they're risking their lives for us. And I believe that what happened with the officer on that occasion where he...
Thank you, sir. Time's up.
Thank you.
And those types of things. Yes, the pay hasn't gone up, and yes, it's been decreased by the state legislature by 3%, and that pains me. But any of you watched the county commission meeting today, I have a very good relationship with the county commissioners. They don't want to cut the sheriff's office any more than they absolutely have to. But I think if you have a knowledge of budgeting, being able to go self-insured has been able to keep our rates the same for 3 years for our insurance, and we were able to save some money in the insurance, in the budget a couple different ways without having to cut the benefits of any of our employees. I think that's huge when they were looking at a $7 million deficit. So with that, I think a knowledge of overall budgeting of an agency of $40 million is critical, and being able to have a good relationship with the county commission.
I know the county commissioners too, I've known them for years, most of them. Look somewhere else. Don't look at my department. This is public safety, folks. I'm sorry. If we have to slow down some hours in the park or something, we've got men and women out there right now that are working 3 to 4 people in an entire zone. That's unacceptable. We just lost an officer to go to Walmart Supercenter. No, nothing against Walmart Supercenter. Sorry, folks. But this is a seasoned officer that leaves Fernando County Sheriff's Office to go to work at Walmart Supercenter for better money. That's totally unacceptable. I'm going to reorganize the entire agency. We're going to lean out the top and we're going to fatten out the bottom. We're going to put more people where the crime is occurring. We're going to take care of the people that are out there fighting crime, and we just cannot have the situation that it is now. The county commission can look elsewhere.